Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings, and then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Now here's Brock, pass to Gov. Now here's Mills. O'Neill, Bird defending. Clock at 6, Brock outside. Mills from deep. Some solid defense right there from Loon Diaz. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team. Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site. They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
MP. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball, it really can extend a defense.
Here's Callahan. Sinks that one from the post.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Pass to MP. The three. Another miss by MP. High Flyers trailing. Now Mills. And here's Callahan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What handles! He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Callahan. Mills, Diaz covering, a 17-footer, and the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Taking what the D gives him, that's smart basketball, that's Devontae Mills.
And here's MP on the outside, and again a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
Right there, Callahan using his size against the tight D.
Union Elite lead. Mitchell outside. MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Mills. Brock. Back to Mills. And here's O'Neal. Over Bird. Again, the high fly-in.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Pass to Callahan. Here's Mills. Baseline J on the way. Buries the jump shot.
At his age, too, I mean, Mills is already showing that he's capable of running this NBA-style system. He's a smooth operator in the pick and roll. Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Here's Brock. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. Stolen away by Harris. Here's MP. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
Here's Brock. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Mills. On the wing, Brock. The screen by Gov. Brock with it. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. Here's MP. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Brock outside. Mills from deep. And it's Bird with the board. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. Basket counts. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. And it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it. But those who do will know each other from their experience here.
And MP gets it to go.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Brock. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
2 minutes.
Back to Mills. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First team.
That's on Lune Diaz.
That's just a skillful move by Mills, baiting the defender and getting exactly what he wanted. Call him a foul merchant.
Now MP. And he makes that one. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Here's Diaz. To the inside. MP high post. Fires from deep. They get it back. A nice shot by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Here's the high flyer. Count it.
Showing the touch on the interior.
MP with the look. That one drops for 2.
MP.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He's already learned how to use his height to his advantage.
And when you've got his kind of size, it's an important lesson to learn.
Pass over to Casey. That's good, and he's now 3 of 4 from the floor.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
MP.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
Now here's Mills. And it's stolen away by Robert. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Union Elite on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. Here's the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations, because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Brock, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Callahan shot off the mark.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
From deep, it's MP, but they'll get another chance. Inside, MP throws it down.
MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
This High Flyer squad is struggling. Now Brock. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov with the bucket.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
It's Harris at the high post. Gov's there. Yep, that one
2
goes.
points.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Brock. To the wing, right side. Fades away. Again, the High Flyers.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
And Union Elite has possession. Past MP. Now Harris. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
And Harris, he understands his strengths on offense, proving he can hurt you with his jumper.
Now here's Callahan. Covered by MP. Lets the floater go. Mills outside. Brock. For three. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite with possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 25.
Trying to make a long pass. It's going to be dangerous in this game. That was roll the dice.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Callahan. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Oh, impressive work by Callahan, drawing that foul. He has a good feel for how to put defenses in compromising situations.
He's off on the second. And Union Elite has possession. Here's Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Union Elite. Mitchell. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Brock outside. Gov up top. Shoots over Robert. The high fly is with another miss. Outside, MP. On target from long range.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
It doesn't go for him. Outside, O'Neal. Down low. It's Callahan. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Union Elite has it here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Brock outside. Kicks it to El Madawi. Now O'Neal. Shoots over Mitchell. The high fly is with another miss.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Gov. And here's Brock. It's Callahan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play. It's going to be on MP.
Substitution for Union Elite.
From deep, it's MP. Hauled in by high flyers. Pass to Callahan. Mills outside. It's Callahan. Guarded by MP. Let's go. Mills, no good. And Union Elite with possession. Now here's MP. Nails it from three.
MP.
Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there, as he is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
Here's Mills. Pass to Callahan. MP grabs the miss.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Launches a three. Here's Robert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brock outside to the paint. Gov shoots over Robert. Gov with the bucket. Here's Walker. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit the lack of coverage.
Pass to Callahan. The shot over MP. Callahan shot off the mark.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Here's the high flyers. And here is Mills. Brock up top from the arc. Bullock pulls it in. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here.
You're always taking a chance on those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't come up with it.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. Count it from distance.
MP.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Brock with it. Pass to Callahan. From 11 feet. Misses off the right iron.
Right now, he needs to find another way to contribute besides shooting the ball. He just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter.
Sinks it from distance.
MP.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Brock. MP comes with the double team. Gov, covered by Robert. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Blueprint for today is simple. Get it to the big man Callahan. He's having one heck of a day.
From deep, it's MP.
3 points.
The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Brock outside. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team.
Move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man. If you could pull that off.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game you...
Welcome everyone, it's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
We've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Johnson. MP with the block. That's good. His fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Cologne on the outside. Robinson, covered now by Stone. A nice shot there by Robinson.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. McCall for three. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax. Inflicting some punishment on the defense with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now is the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now MP. 14 points for him.
2 points.
And that one's good.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
And now it's McCall inside. MP's there. McCall, the UIBL, no good that time either. Here's Mills. Stone. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
That's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid. They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout. And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
It's stolen away by McCall. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Big substitution coming up here for the WCBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Now Cologne, looking for his first basket, still in this one. The three is up, rebounded by Stone. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure it'll be true for many of the players in the WCBL as well. I like that from Perchumps. Fouled in the act. He's got nice length.
For the EYBL All-Stars.
And he sinks the second. The West with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And MP gets it to go.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, it's Johnson. Fires for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Here's MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Here's more. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Outside, Robinson. McCall outside. Cologne. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Outside, MP. From downtown. Connects it from downtown.
Just look at what an ace he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill set for a big man.
Cologne on the outside. Back to Johnson. McCall kicks it to Johnson. Perchumps now covered by MP.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Now McCall. Moore covering. Robinson sets the screen. McCall's shot off the mark. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
And MP gets it to go. 1 second left. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The West All-Stars out in front, leading by 17. And plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 17. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
From deep, it's MP. And the rebound goes to EYBL. The drive by Cologne. MP grabs the miss.
You're not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, that's a guaranteed slam. Whoops.
There's the triple. And another three for the WCBL.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Cologne on the outside to the paint. Kicks it to McCall. And that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, one shot at a time.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
And it's good for two.
Oh, wheeling that one in for two. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
MP outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Here's Robinson. Excellent D there from Miles Stone. Past MP from deep. That shot missing. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Black with it, more covering. And Johnson down low. MP's there. Johnson with the bucket.
The best way to run a low-risk offense is to get high percentage looks.
From deep, it's MP. Here's Carrington. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Two shots coming. That one on Cologne.
A depth move by Drexel Carrington, using the tools he's been working on to score inside with ease.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. And so it's the EYBL with it. A 19-point contest. That one drops for him.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
And here's MP on the outside. Now here's Cologne. He's guarded closely from 7 feet. Back to Prachumsky. Rebound goes to the WCBL. MP, he's covered by Johnson, and MP gets it to go.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in for deep.
Athletic move to the rim from Prachumsky. He saw his chance, and he took it.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class. Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
The West with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Outside, MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Prachumsky outside. It's Prachumsky missing again. From deep, it's MP. And Robinson pulls it down.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Carrington outside. From deep, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
Pass to Prachumsky. Banked in off the glass.
And he used his strength to muscle into the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on it.
For the EYBL All-Stars, Leptos Aslanoglu, Vlad Dermenenko.
Now Harris. MP. He's guarded by Prachumsky. Count it from distance.
Substitution.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
MP.
Perchumpsey outside. Over MP. Perchumpsey can't get it to go. And here's the West All-Stars. And that one's good from MP.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
Aslanoglu outside. Outside, Tombo. Outside, McCall. Off target with the 3.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Good work there as it goes.
26.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass. The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
The West with the ball. Past MP. From past the arc. Nails the 3-pointer.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And Perchumpsey throws it down.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
Outside, Stone. MP. Yes, and a nice dime from Stone.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Perchumpsey outside. Inside, Hermanenko. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
The WCBL on offense. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside, Lack. Dermanenko. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Harris.
Oh, baby, he went hard on that one.
Number 16.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
And here's McCall. Outside, Lack. Dermanenko. McCall outside. Robinson, screen. Out to the wing. Uncovered. Rebound goes to the
2
WCBL.
minutes remaining.
And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
Hits the
MP.
3-pointer.
I don't care how far he is from the bucket. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from long range.
A nice shot there by Robinson.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
Come around.
And here's MP on the outside. Black pulls it down. It's Cologne on the wing. No good on the 3. MP. McCall covering. That one
2
goes.
points.
Count it.
MP.
He used every bit of his height to pull up for that jumper.
And that's really good decision making. If you can elevate and get a clean look, you have to take it.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Dermanenko.
Stay there.
Cologne on the outside.
Who's watching?
Now here's McCall. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. MP outside. Nails it from 3.
MP.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Pass over to Robinson. And it's stolen by MP. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Releases. Black pulls it down.
And hey, that was deep, but he's proven that he can make it.
Maybe take a few steps closer, though. Remember, this is high school.
MP outside. And yes, the bounce goes his way.
MP.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more...
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun, the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That's Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.